I broke my 2 month stall, my 2 month stall. Who stalled it for 2 months? I sure did. And time was slipping away.
Time is slipping away from me.
Yes, I'm back for month 3. But don't come for my neck, please. Hey y'all. So, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Erna. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Please don't come for me. I know it's been a minute since I've posted, but today is March 17th. Your girl is 3 months post-op. And it's gone so fast. Like, I can't believe that I just got here. But yeah, I've been seeing your messages. Thank you for reaching out to me on Instagram. If you aren't following my Instagram, the link is below. I do post there regularly, so you can see updates on how I look. And then just send me messages. A lot of people have been reaching out to me via Instagram DMs and just asking me questions about my surgery, especially those that are in Atlanta. So if you have any questions, just hit me up. Always happy to help. But yeah, so I am 3 months post-op. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, since 1 month, but I've been super busy with work and just life, and also I am an artist, so do my regular day job, and then I've been painting a lot. People have been commissioning me to do a lot of paintings for them. Currently working on a huge one right now, so just wanted to make sure I touch base because a lot of you have been messaging me like, girl, where are your videos at? But I'm actually happy that you have been following my journey and interested in seeing where I am and how far I've come along. Here's my dog Snoop. But anywho, so I did take notes on 2 months and for my 3rd month post-op. So I'll just do them together. So basically, I was in a 2-month stall. Yes, you heard me. 2-month stall. I was stalled for month 2, and I broke my stall today on my 3rd month. Like, I was, so let me just give you my stats. So my highest weight ever was 331. And then when I signed up to start with Emory Bariatrics, I was 301. And then my surgery day weight was 291. And currently today, 3 months post-op after breaking my stall, I am 265.8 pounds. For the last 2 months, I've been teetering between 268 and 269. But I mean, hey, I knew it was gonna happen. I came into this knowing that like this would be something that I should be expecting. I mean, come on, like I did a huge surgery, huge shock to your body. Your body has to get used to it again, and just try to regulate and balance itself out. So I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. So I know I didn't really let it affect me as much as I know it could. And I wasn't trying to stay on the scale all the time too. I just took out my faux locks and I was like, oh, maybe it's these 5 packs of locks I got in my hair. But either way, I was okay with it because your girl was still out here losing inches and gaining muscle. So I wasn't really that upset because I knew it would happen, and I knew if I kept doing what I was supposed to do that the weight would eventually fall off. So now I'm on completely regular foods, going from 3/4 cup of food to a full cup of food, anywhere. But right now, like I'm comfortable at, I just started this week really like trying to increase my intake to about like 4 to 5 ounces. When I had my appointments with my provider for the bariatrics team, with my nutritionist, and with my endocrinologist. But And really good news from all of that. So during my 2-month anniversary, I had my 2-month surgery. That time frame, I had my appointment with my endocrinologist, and your girl is only on vitamins. Like, she said, based off of what my daily glucose levels were, I kept recording them and told her, she said, you are right in the where you're supposed to be, and I don't think we need to continue with any diabetic medication. So that was the goal, because ain't nobody here for that. Like, not at all. That was my main reason for having the surgery. Like, I found that out while starting it. Well, I originally started it so that I wouldn't get to that point. Found out I was at that point, and I trying to reverse it. So yay for me. Pat myself on the back. I'm super excited about that, because that health is wealth. Like, that's like my main goal. So I'm just taking my bariatric vitamins, which I've been good at taking. And now that I'm 3 months, I don't have to take the chewables anymore. So I just ordered some Celebrate vitamin, the multivitamin Celebrate 1, the capsules, because I can take those now. And I'm still doing the soft chews for my calcium citrate. And then I also take collagen, put it in my shakes or whatever, but I'm also able to do caffeine now, so I'm happy about that, because I liked my leaded teas and my aminos for my pre-workout. I've been working out, going to the track on the weekends in the morning, super early. I'll insert a clip when like it'd be foggy out there. Like, I'm out there at crack of dawn. I think it's like me and one other lady, which I love. I have to do morning workouts, because if I don't get it at the start of my day, then that's the end. But and then during the week, I've been doing the HIIT exercises and then ending with meditation. If I can say something for those that are interested in having this surgery, like, meditation has really been something that's just been key just for stress, like just to reduce stress. That's something that I've been doing to help me daily. And I think that's another reason too why like I haven't been stressing about the number on the scale. And then I've also been working towards this for a year. Like, if you watch my other videos, my insurance required 6 months, but when I found out I was diabetic, it took like a year, and then pandemic hit. So like a year I was prepping for all of this. So you just got to make sure you get your mental right, because the mind frame is really what can mess you up, and take you off track. So you just have to make sure that you are paying attention to your body, paying attention to what is stressing you out, what are those triggers, and how you react to that, because the way that you react to stress can really negate everything that you've done. I mean, why go through all of this just to turn around and mess up the whole process and revert back to your bad habits? I mean, we're only human. Some people do go back to their bad habits, but I mean, hey, as long as you recognize what's going on and you nip it in the bud immediately and get back on track, more power to you, because that's the main goal, is to make sure that you regain your focus. Remember why you did this. Like, really, that's the main thing, is why did you do this surgery? Did you do it just because you wanted to look good? Because if you did it just to look good and that's the only thing that you're focused on, I noticed that some people fall into like, they stay in that diet mentality. Like, this is really a full lifestyle change, like taking control of your health, balancing like the meals that you're eating, and you have to make sure, like, don't have a fear of food. I noticed that like with the surgery, especially in the beginning, and you going through all of this, putting your body through this, you can decide like, hey, I'm like, some people develop a fear of food. Like, you don't want to eat because you're afraid to put the pounds on, or you're on the scale daily. My team actually recommends that we don't weigh ourselves a lot. They're like, well, why not just weigh yourself when it's time to have our meetings, or like maybe once a month, but don't get on your scale daily. And just in normal life, your weight fluctuates day to day. So that's one thing I would say, don't weigh yourself daily, because it could really mess up your the way that you think about yourself and your results. I mean, because I literally, I got on the scale, but I've been taking my measurements. I took my measurements the day before surgery, and I take my measurements every month on my surgery. So for month 2, I lost 13.4 inches from month 1. And then for this past month, for month 3, I lost 5.8 inches. But from my total inches lost, I lost a total of 53.2 inches since the day before surgery. Total of 53.2 inches since pre-surgery for month 3. Like, that is insane to me. So even though you may not see it on the scale, because since surgery, I've lost 25.2 pounds. But from my highest weight, I lost 65.2. And from my starting of the journey with the bariatrics team, I've lost 35.2 pounds. But, and I'm okay with that. Like, this is not a race. I'm not in this, like, in a diet mentality where you just want to lose weight quickly or just drop the weight fast. I mean, it didn't take you 2 seconds to put on all this weight, so it's not going to take 2 seconds to drop it. You have to make sure you're staying consistent and doing what you're supposed to be doing daily. And then even though you don't see it on the scale, you'll definitely see it in other places. When I take pictures, I'm like, oh, I am losing weight. Like, okay. When I take my measurements, like, that's crazy. In 1 month, from month 2, I lost 5 inches in my abdomen in 1 month. Like, where did I do that at? Like, I'm hella excited. So, scale to the side. I take it when I need to do it. Basically, just on my monthly weigh-ins, I do the scale and then take my measurements. But daily, I'm exercising, drinking my fluids. One thing I do need to work on, I am eating my meals, but I'm not eating as frequently as I should be eating. So that is a goal that I've set for myself. And then after having my meeting with the nutritionist, she was like, you should be eating like every 4 hours. So I started setting a timer on my phone to make sure that I'm getting in my food every 4 hours. So then small quantities, but I'm still eating frequently so that I don't want my metabolism to slow down. Let's get into vomiting. I don't want to say it's vomit, but it was some kind of foam spit up. Like, I went to this during month 2, so I had my still on soft foods, but like a larger quantity. I went to this Mediterranean spot and I got some baba ganoush. I love baba ganoush. Been eating it since I was a kid. I ate it this day, and even my husband was kind of like worried, but as soon as I ate it, I was like, well, maybe I ate it too fast. I just started belching, and it was like burr, 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 belch, till I started like spitting up and like coughing up foam, like this thick foam. I said, what is this? And I was just, it went on for like at least 10-15 minutes, and I said, oh nah. So I was like, maybe I just ate too fast. So the next day I tried it again, and I realized it was the baba ganoush. So I didn't eat as much, but I noticed the gas start coming up when I was eating it, so got to put that away. And then I got a salad from Salada, and that also made me feel sick. And I think maybe it was the crab meat that I put in, like I had them put in, like it was probably just bad, because everything else I eat, like the lettuce, the edamame, all of that is normally fine when I make it myself. But this is why I like to cook for myself, because I don't know what these people be putting in their food, and at least I know when I make it, I know what I'm putting in there, and I don't want to get sick from that. So let's see from my notes. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just so happy I broke that stall. So I lost 3 pounds when I weighed myself. 3.2 pounds I weighed myself today. And my follow-up, I'm just doing really well. I'm just happy about this journey and excited for where it's gonna go. I just want to get stronger because I've definitely been doing my, like, I realize I'm getting stronger because my weight that I'm lifting for strength training is increasing. So that's great. And I like to focus on smarter goals, goals that are not weight or scale related, specific goals that I can measure, goals that I have to take action towards, realistic goals, because that's one thing that you have to make sure that you're doing. Make yourself, when you're making your goals list, make sure they're realistic. Like, you don't want to write a goal that you're going to end up setting yourself up for failure. Time-based goals, and then if I'm not able to reach them, then I just evaluate and review it. So my birthday is next month on the 29th. I will be 34, and my goal is just to be stronger. I want to increase my workouts to 4, because right now I'm still doing like 3 times a week. I want to increase to 4 times a week. And I want to be able to eat more. That's something that's on my goal list. So I make sure that I get in my 4 to 5 meals a day. And I want to go back to plant-based foods. So trying to incorporate more plant-based meals at least 3 times a week. With my program, they're really plant-focused, like not plant-based, but plant-forward meals. The majority of your plate should be vegetables and fruit. I mean, a lot of times in this community, most people just harp on protein, but if you're not getting your vegetables, how you staying regular? Like, you need to make sure you're getting the fiber in, because when I started eating more plant forward meals, I realized I was super regular and I didn't have to deal with the constipation as bad. And then also, I'm on my cycle right now. So I lost 3.2 pounds while I'm on my cycle. So let's see what happens after. But yeah, I'm just happy to hear encouragement from my doctors. I'm happy I'm off my medication. I'm so happy that you all are still reaching out to me and following me along my journey. I'll insert some photos that I've been taking of myself. And I can also link the scale that I use down in the description. I use the Renfo scale, and that scale, I like it because you can also, it has an app on your phone, so where you can put your measurements, you can see the progress that you've made, and you can see your bone, your body mass, like how much fat, how many pounds is actually non-fat, and then also your muscle mass. So right now I'm 265.8 and I have 174.4 fat-free body weight. So I was like, oh, that's good. And I'm just really excited. I don't know how many times I can say that. Like, I'm really excited. But just for anyone who is experiencing a stall, or if you are in a stall right now, just keep doing what you're supposed to do and the weight will come off. Because like they said in my group, like, we all came into this program wanting to lose weight. So you had the weight loss surgery to lose weight, and if you do what you're supposed to do, you will lose weight. Remember not to compare yourself to other people. Other people that started the journey at the same time as you may not have started at the same weight as you. So someone that's a lot heavier than you were will be losing weight at a faster rate. So for anyone who is in a stall right now, just remember, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Drink your liquids, eat your fruits and vegetables, eat your protein, and make sure you're moving your body. If you do what you're supposed to do, the weight will come off. Don't beat yourself up. Don't compare yourself to other people. Remember, this journey is specific to you. Everyone is on their own individual journey. And even though you might have started the same time, that doesn't mean you guys started at the same weight. So remember, your body was in shock after you had this surgery and just needs to balance itself out. And you don't want to be losing a lot of weight too fast, because if you're losing so much weight in the beginning and super quickly, you're also losing muscle. And that's what we want to make sure that we're keeping. We want to make sure that we're building muscle and losing the fat. So until next time, I'll do much better. So I should be back again next month in April for my birthday, or before my birthday. But remember to set realistic goals and just be active, be healthy. I'm really excited and I'm happy that you are all on this journey with me. Remember, you can reach out to me anytime. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Send me a message either on YouTube, or you can send me a DM on Instagram and I'll always reply. Bye. Happy Saturday morning, y'all. I hope y'all had a great week, and let's jumpstart this weekend with getting your heart pumping, getting healthy. No days off. Rain, sun, no snow in Atlanta, but fog, drizzle, as you can see. Been raining on my eyelashes, but let's get it. Health as well.